15 years ago, there was a vision about what this place may be and how meaningful it might be for Aucklanders and New Zealanders. A place of celebration, a place where people will gather and have meaningful kōrero. Between 2009 and 2011, the country really was in the throes of the GFC. The government was looking for economic development opportunities, and SkyCity at the time provided an idea which was to solve a problem that had been in the industry for at least a decade, to provide a place where our great people and products can be profiled to the world. And that's what this building is actually all about. So this part of the building is actually over 100 years old, which was the old Burley factory where they used to make women's underwear back in the day. As a bit of a nod to the past of Auckland, we retain this facade and make sure it was around for the next 50 to 100 years. In terms of design, we ran a number of workshops for the users and customers of this building where we listened hard to what they needed this building to do. And so that led us to have some design principles. So we've got scalability, flexibility, and then we've got this word called adaptability. Those principles have been alive for 13 years in the project. This is the exhibition space. The first visitors have been into this space and they're always blown away that here we are in the CBD of Auckland and we've got a space the size of Eden Park, 10 metres high, 8,600 square metres of floor space. It's one of the first wow moments, or those TARDIS moments where they go, oh, I didn't expect it to be as big as this. So yeah, it's really interesting watching the reactions. Again, flexible, adaptable, scalable. This room can be as large as Eden Park's main field, or it can be as small as about 100 square metres of meeting room. We wanted a centre that was going to be busy and of scale that could deal with most of the market that might come to New Zealand. And having an international convention centre right where the other infrastructure is really meaningful. It's connected to hotels and attractions in a way that no other convention centre in the region is. So here's another good example of a connection, right? So I'm thinking, where can I go for lunch? Well, there's a restaurant just there.
In breaking news, a massive fire is currently tearing through the nearly completed New Zealand International Convention Centre in Auckland. Thick, toxic black smoke has blanketed the CBD, prompting a public health alert, with closed roads creating traffic chaos. Fire and emergency crews are battling to contain the blaze, which comes at a devastating time.
We were about 10 months away from completion when there was the catastrophic fire on the top of the building. The building was devastated by firstly a fire event and then a flood event that immediately followed it while they put the fire out. And that meant that the building was delayed by 6 years. I've been really lucky, though, that I've been surrounded by people who are really capable. I work with a really strong team of people who have believed that this endeavour is worthwhile and continue to work with me. So here we are in the theatre. This is New Zealand's largest theatre, 2,850 people. The whole of the theatre is intended to turn up for the size of the audience that's coming. So you can have a quarter of the theatre for 500 people, or you can have half the theatre for 1,200, or the whole thing. So that tells the story of the design principles quite well. So this part of the building is one of my favourite spots. I can look out to the inner West Harbour, Ponsonby Ridge and the Harbour Bridge out this way, and then I can turn and I can see the wonderful art of Sarah Hughes, which is very painterly. And then looking beyond that, I can see Piata Larkin's amazing ceramic wall. And then layered in front of that, we've got Lionel Grant's Waka Ho Wairua, which talks to me about the layering of the quality of the art and the artists that we've been working with. And it just makes me feel like it's a celebration. Whether people come to this building to celebrate one of their children's graduations, they come here for a wedding, or whether they're coming to listen to a world-leading expert who is changing the world, this building will be an important building in people's lives. It will be a world-class facility, and I believe it is. And that to me is really important, honouring the promise that we made, that we would do this really well, and we have.